Peace God. What's today's mathematics? After doing the knowledge on mathematics, which is Islam, and Islam is mathematics, then you must learn to use it to sit yourself in heaven at once. Now you must speak the language so you can use your mathematical theology in the proper term, otherwise you will not be successful unless you do speak well, so let me show and prove the solar facts. Mercury is an inhabited planet and is 36 million miles from the Sun. Venus is 67 million miles from the Sun. Our Earth is inhabited and is 93 million miles from the Sun. Mars is an inhabited planet and is 142 million miles from the Sun. Jupiter is 483 million miles from the Sun. Saturn is 886 million miles from the Sun. Uranus is 1,783 million miles from the Sun. Neptune is 2,793 million miles from the Sun. Pluto, Platoon, is 3,680 million miles from the Sun. There are things faster than the speed of light that in this atmosphere it is possible for an object to travel on a magnetic wave at 282,000 miles per second, and that beyond the magnetic forces of this planet, travel at 1,000,000 miles per second, is not only possible but routine. Magnetic analysis is the separation of a stream of electrified particles by a magnetic field in accordance with their mass change of speed. Magnetic field is a reactor field magnetizing force. As generally used, magnetic field indicates the region throughout which the magnetizing force values are of significant magnitude with respect to the condition under consideration. In effect, a magnetic field is in a region in which the magnetic force created by permanent magnet or current-carrying conductor or coil can be detected. Magnetic flux is the magnetic lines of force. Magnetic equator is an imaginary line through 2 points on the Earth's surface where angle of inclination equals 0, that's where the lines of force are horizontal. There is no thrust, push, or attack in regard to the mother ship, nor is there any need because what actually happens is that the ship, once in motion, moves forward at whatever speed is desired on magnetic lines of force. The ship, in other words, is trying to get out of its own way. Everything on the planet Earth and indeed in the solar system operates on magnetic frequencies from a pencil to the human body. The mothership can create a magnetic flux and move at any speed from 0 to 282,200 miles per second, and once outside of this atmosphere of ours where no resistance operates, she can move at 1,000,000 miles per second. The scout ships from the mothership come and land and take off at will. The atmosphere of the Earth extends to the height of 250 miles, but at 40 miles the density is nearer vacuum. According to the inverse square law, magnetization disappears at high temperatures. The effect on a point on a magnetic pole is due to follow the same laws. The force between the 2 point poles varies inversely as the square of their distance apart. Thus, the force is given by the universal gravitation equation, F equals m1 times m2 divided by d2, where F is the gravitational force, m1 and m2 are the masses of the 2 poles, and d is their distance apart. Thus, the unit of force between magnetic poles when 1 centimeter of distance is placed between them is 1 dyne. Such force enables the mother plane to run at speeds in excess of light lines in magnetic force. Lines whose direction at each point is that of the magnetic field, is called a magnetic line of force. Also, no two lines can meet or cross, for if they did, it would mean an object would travel in 2 directions at the same time, which the mother plane is capable of doing. We know the materials in the chemical world are used in building all physical forms, and physical forms are given life and the power of motion by forces at work in the etheric regions, and some of those living forms are stirred into activity by means of the twin feelings of desire. The lower the grade of intelligence of the evolving being, the more it is dependent upon outside help at the beginning, then the highest degree of unconsciousness later, they turn them over to some of the less evolved, who are able to carry the work a little further. At last self-conscious is awakened, then there is no need for outside teachers, and the glory, power, and splendor he may attain are limitless. The subsequent period of existence during omniscience is called evolution. The force within the evolving being which makes evolution, and makes each individual differ from that of every other, which provides the essence of originality and gives shape to the creative skills to which the evolving being is to cultivate that he may become God, black man, that force is known as genius. Peace God.